New Zealand's longest-running music and arts festival has confirmed 2026 will be its last. Splore Festival curator John Minty says lower than expected ticket sales has made the three-day event in Tāpapakanga unsustainable. I spoke to John, who's been running the event since 1998, and asked how tough it was to make the call.
Curator, Sam. Yeah, it was a very tough call, something I've been thinking about for a couple of years as the market's changed. I always wanted Splore to just carry on forever, even after I was not involved, because it is such a beautiful event and everyone does enjoy it. But it's just becoming financially challenging over the last couple of years, and because I've been the sole funder of it and doing it for 20 years at Tāpapakanga, I just feel it was just too risky to carry on. So we'd like to wrap it up with a massive farewell party next February.
I bet it's going to be a good one. So you've cited low ticket sales as the main reason. How short are you and what do you put that down to?
We're generally down about maybe 15 to 30% on tickets. We'll probably do about 7,500 people at Tāpapakanga, but we generally need to do over 9,000 to make it worthwhile financially. So it's not a massive drop, but there's not much margin in a festival. It's a very expensive festival to put on, and that's one of the reasons why it is difficult. Cost of living crisis has been a big one for us because we do have an older audience who invariably have houses, so mortgage rates have been high. And we were hoping this year with green shoots, recovery and mortgage rates going down, there might be a bit more money, but it doesn't seem to have transpired. So, I just don't particularly want to be taking another risk, hoping for yet another year it might get better.
So Splore took a break last year. You applied for a lifeline from the government's new $70 million event boost fund, but were declined. Yes. What was the reason that you were given for being turned down?
They didn't really give a reason, just to say that other applications more relevant. We thought we put together a very good application. We just wondered about maybe the commitment from that fund for actual culturally important events, rather than just maybe big headline shows that sort of look good on paper. So a bit of scepticism with that, because it would have really helped.
Yeah, things are tough for festivals at the moment. Splore's just the latest to be affected by the tough economic times that you speak of. One Love, the big reggae festival, won't go ahead next year. Neither will WOMAD. Bay Dreams cancelled this year's event. Are music festivals in New Zealand at risk of becoming a thing of the past?
I think it's affecting everywhere, like in Europe, England, and Australia. They're all going through the same problem with festivals. It may come back. It may have something to do with COVID, where young people didn't really get that experience of going tenting and going to festivals, and they've lost that sort of input. I think that an important thing that's coming out in Europe and England and Australia is a cry for government help, and the governments there have been actually helping out with funds for key events. And obviously the government here has blatantly looked at that, but from my personal point of view, they haven't funded the right events.
Oh, well, I hope that you guys go out with a bang in February. All the best for the final Splore in 2026. Splore Festival curator John Minty there. Thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you, Sam. Cheers.